I think is 2THICCNICC on the Sephiroth?
Yeah, Scout is the Ness player. 2THICCNICC, known I think maybe more as a Belmont player, at least just going by Smash data. But it doesn't surprise Belmont to Sephiroth doesn't seem like a terribly difficult transition to make, because like you're doing a lot of the same thing with the range and the spacing, and somewhat similarly with the projectile game as well.
Here's the Octaslash. Not okay. We'll make a guy out of the stage, thankfully. And Scout now trying to get the combo game going. Jab out to a little slow to react to the PK fire. There's a jab going into 2THICCNICC. And there is the counter. Gonna go ahead and stop the PK rocket.
Those counters, it's like, I mean, Ness has hated those counters pretty much since Melee. That's just a brutal thing to have to deal with, especially when you can just run off and do it.
Yeah, we were already looking at Sephiroth's range game already going into plan. You know, all these hits just hitting from range, and now 2THICCNICC now has the wing.
Yeah, the one wing is, I mean, on Ness too. This is, and it's another Ness killer. You have to stay on stage here if you're Scout, if you want to make any inroads here in this set. I'm
really surprised that the PK Racket's not powerful enough. Oh, there's the Octaslash with the one Shadow Flare. Another one. Oh, not gonna connect. I want to go back to the counter, and oh, there's the up smash. Actually, Scout's gonna go ahead and shut me up about that. So I want to go back to the counter from 2THICCNICC. You know, I'm really surprised the PK Racket is not breaking the counter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, it could I don't think there are I think there are very few single hitboxes that are strong enough by themselves to without counters or. Oh.
This is a downer. Why did you go to disrespect? You should have went for the guaranteed let's trap.
I forgot that part of Final Fantasy VII where Sephiroth misses eras and just dies. Yeah, that's not how I remember it.
I don't think any of us do. Let's be real. unless you're spoiling the Final Fantasy VII fanboys right now.
Oh, they've had how many years have they had?
What?
And no Final Fantasy VII remake doesn't count. No, don't even try.
Okay. I mean, 2THICCNICC is going the gas pedal back on the forward, so going to catch the ledge, and yeah, I don't think Scout's going to make it back anytime soon, even though the BI seems suspect.
Now, one thing that I just had to look up, I had to fact check this because I wasn't sure about these interactions. One thing I'm sort of interested to see moving forward in this set is Ness Psy Magnet can absorb the explosions of the Shadow Flare, the Sephiroth side B, which seems like a really, really useful tool in the matchup. And I'm curious to see if it ends up coming into play here at all.
I mean, he didn't do it the first couple of times because I think he was stuck on the offstage situation or stuck in the air.
Right. Yeah. And it's the sort of thing where any practice Sephiroth is not going to allow that to happen. You don't just shoot the Shadow Flare out and then just wait for it to do something for you. You have to keep up the pressure so that your opponent isn't just shielding it or absorbing it in this case. But I mean, as a tool to mitigate damage, that Shadow Flare is something that Sephiroth love to do, and it can lead to it leads to so much damage and being able to shut that down is really, really a powerful tool if you can consistently find windows to do that.
Yeah, we're seeing Scout going ahead and counterpicking Smashville, and I don't want to be this person, but the fact that 2THICCNICC's reminding me of THICCNICC 3 is really hilarious.
But I mean, it's this is Nessville. It's been this way for years. Nesses have loved this stage. They are going to love this stage forever, and I think we're starting to see why.
Yeah, Scout's already a decent start. Oh, goes for the side magnet. Perfect parry from 2THICCNICC.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a Shadow Flare, as you said. Let's see if the side magnet comes out at all.
There you go. Okay, he does know. He does know. And you have to expect this character's been out a long time, and when you play against this character with your main, you have to know. But it's been so long since I got to do that.
The side death right there. The downer spike gonna get Scout out of the stage into the bottom blasto, and now 2THICCNICC has the wing after a couple of interactions. Wade dashes back onto the ledge.
And One Wing makes comebacks so hard against Sephiroth. Like Ness, a character that famously struggles against range, having like, you know, short little stubby limbs, not a whole lot of disjoints, and you're having to like, you have to come in against a character that is like a Ness and a half, like a sword that's like a Ness and a half long.
Whoa! Look at up smash.
Yeah, this is brutal. This is a dismantling.
Yeah, takes a stock, loses the wing, but I think I shouldn't have jinxed it.
Still a little calibrating here going on from 2THICCNICC.
I mean, I knew the wing was gone because it was a stock. Oh, PK Rocket gonna miss.
And very calmly waits for the drift off the up special, finds the grab, and just goes right back to work.
Oh my god, look at that up air just slashing for that PK fire, catching it but not getting hit.
It covers the entire Smashville platform. It's ridiculous.
PK Thunder gonna land, there's the up air, one wing now goes into play for 2THICCNICC. PK Thunder gonna connect again, go ahead and make the setup, but Blade dashes back on the stage safely. Is 2THICCNICC. Blade dash is such an underrated move on Sephiroth in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, like just as a like.
Oh, Octoslash.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Can't get caught sleeping at the ledge here.
You know, this is terrifying to see. Forward still gonna connect. One wing in play. He's gonna miss the nair. There's a down smash. I mean, down throw. What am I talking about? Oh, that's it.
My goodness.
That is it. Octoslash off stage with a stock left. You know the Sephiroth players are gonna go for that.
And and being so threatening off stage, just like jumping off, like reverse jumping off to put them in position to back air, charge canceling, Gago flare, just basically like being in Ness's space out there. It really forced Scout to like use up all their resources until they're forced into that low recovery, and at that point it's like 2THICCNICC could have just done another Octoslash there, but no, like they know they're playing on stream, they have to go for the disrespect.
Of course they have to.
Making Sephiroth look godlike.
Is he toxic as THICCNICC 3 though?
Oh.
That's the reminder I get from his tag. That's like why I find it hilarious. THICCNICC 3, whenever I see him doing any Smash video, he always uses 2THICCNICC, so that's where I get the comparison. But like, like look at that down there. Where was that hitting?
I don't know if that was supposed to be a footstool. I don't know. There was an idea there, but it wasn't fully cooked, as the kids would say.
Oh my god, this is really irritating. All these let him cook memes that I've been hearing throughout the entire time it's been existing. But like, look at this interaction. Literally, what was Scout supposed to do?
Exactly. Like you cover so much air territory with that sword that like you said it best. Like, what is Ness supposed to do? Like, maybe you time an air dodge through there, but at that point you're probably setting up for a 50-50. Like it could be a frame trap. It's just the that was such a like. It was clear that 2THICCNICC knew how to play that matchup so well.
I mean, it's why you picked Sephiroth in the beginning.
And Ness is very much like Ness is an open book in terms of what you have to expect